You notice Big Ben keeps trying to hand him some dank ass shit and fucking our boy John Ritter is abstaining? Why do you think he bought into all the dare propaganda? fucking John Ritter, why'd you do that?
Revival House Network.
Like, why'd he do that? Do that, do that. If that was me, I'd be like, screw that, screw that, screw that. I'm an alpha, I'd eat through that, do that, do that.
Howdy, folks. It's a BTM commentary coming at your face. Zach, I want you to introduce everybody what we're doing here with this concept of retreading old grounds and just tapping into that old, tired well of these same movies. What's going on?
We're doing the finest of Kino. We're doing the finest of Kino. We got two fucking massive hits. We got to redo them.
Yeah,
we gotta redo them.
We figured, there's no more good movies. We've gone through all of them. There's no more bad movies. We've suffered through all of them. And Hollywood's not putting out anything new. So it's like, fuck it. We're just going to start over. Let's do all the Critters again. Let's do all the Problem Childs. Let's do all the Three Ninjas, baby. Let's do all the Turtles. Let's just do all the same shit, but redux. Because all this stuff is really old. Problem Child 1 and 2 we did 6 years ago, pre-cameras, pre-decent audio. So it's due for a facelift. I think we need to label them just not to confuse the SEO in our own channel. So like Problem Child, Redux, what did Max say? We'll call it Remake just to fucking troll people, right? To get some clicks.
Remake.
Some clicks.
Problem Child Remake. It's not called that.
It doesn't even matter if we try and what's the point of clickbaiting whenever I swear the only people that have mastered getting their videos monetized is me and Todd, because you literally cannot talk. You cannot say anything dirty anymore. That's the way it is. So I don't think we're really going to get, who cares with the clicks? We're not going to get monetized anyway, but because it's not going to happen with you guys on. All your shit's still blocked because we're not going to be clean with you guys on board. It's fine. I don't want to be. So unless Zach wants to do a lot of bleeping, that's a lot of food stamps.
It doesn't happen. We don't go clean. We don't do that shit.
Yeah, we're not going to sell out. But let's go ahead and get it rolling. Deja vu. I feel like I've been here before. If you're ready and queued up, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, play.
And now my computer blows up.
Oh, again? Yeah, Zach's been having issues. Hey, I want to remind everybody, if you support us on Patreon, you give us $2 a month, links are below, you get to watch these commentaries live and watch the video in our Discord, our private Discord. So, it's pretty neat.
What a fucking great opening. Let's have 18 different logos at the beginning of this picture.
Hell yeah.
They couldn't decide which one they wanted, so they just used them all. Problem Child 2 does the same, or fucking Child's Play 2 does the same thing. Both have C.
Welcome
P.
to the 75th anniversary, ladies and gentlemen.
I love
CP. That stands for child porn.
Oh,
and Problem Child and Child's Play.
You fucking just literally
ruined
just blew
it.
this whole fucking thing.
Fucking
right out of the gate.
Corn.
Fucking.
It's called Child Horn.
The gods from the Kame gods were not fucking
Problem Child.
They were not fucking on peak with that one. John Ritter. I fucks with John Ritter.
What about John Critter? You fucks with him?
This
all night.
This is why we need your Patreon, folks, because we'll never get monetized. It's just the way it is. But I want to say, give us $2 after they take their cut. Probably like 50 cents. At least 50 cents for each of us. It's a fucking great deal, and we still don't really get any fucking money. Pretty great, huh? And you get to watch.
Stop talking about money.
No.
Who cares?
Okay. I feel like I just watched this movie. I did just watch the original Problem Child a few months ago with the lady.
This chick right here, Stacy. She gets pissed on. I love Waterworks.
But where's his dick's in his belly button? That's what I always.
Hell yeah.
It's so weird.
What?
Hell yeah. That kid, fucking, he was born that way. Don't fucking disrespect.
Don't disrespect.
Don't disrespect the dead. That kid's dead.
Don't disrespect that fucking casket basket.
Don't disrespect that dead baby because he is dead. He died right after filming that scene. The lady dropped him because that was ad-libbed. She did not know he was gonna piss on her.
Look at that haircut, man. That is a Chad haircut.
That kid's ugly.
That fucking throw my ass, dude.
Fuck that kid. That kid was ugly as fuck.
Why do they use the same wicker basket the whole time?
They're gonna burn him like a wicker man. That kid. Pray to the fucking sun.
When they start using the narration, that's when it starts getting the best. The fucking.
I bet he's hungry.
Dude, did you
Why?
ever
Why does he have Why does he have like 8-year-old junior voice in his like 3-year-old head?
look at the fucking the fonts and shit for like shit back in the day? Did you guys ever do this to like your animals and shit? Like I accidentally
No.
put
them.
2 fucking hamsters or bunny rabbits, one of the 2 in my tub, and I got this soap from the store. I was so excited about it. It was a Disney soap. It was I don't know if it was like fucking Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck it was a soap, but it was a plane. And you open it up and you can pour it, and I was excited, and I'm like, I'm gonna use this for a bath. It's gonna be a bubble bath. I'm like, oh, I got a good idea. And it wasn't like I wanted to hurt my animals.
You did have a good
I
idea,
wanted to
Mac.
give them a bath. I wanted to give my rabbits or whatever they were. Rabbits or
Gerbils.
Roadkill now.
fucking hamsters, one of the 2. And I wanted to give them a bath, so I dumped half of the soap in there, and it was just bubbles beyond. And I put them in there while the water was running, and I went, and my cousins were there, and I forgot all about it. And then when I remembered, I went in there, and it was just a flood.
They started shitting
there was
everywhere.
a flood, and that was,
Do they shit?
yep, it was.
PETA's gonna strike our video.
Are they really?
Oh yeah.
Fucking rabbit killer over here.
No,
That's
I wasn't.
That's one of the kids. That's one of the kids from the Brady Bunch, Peter.
Might I say that?
PETA Brady.
Peter Brady.
Okay.
That's what I thought when you said Peter for some reason. We're seeing John Ritter and his real life wife.
Fucking look at his prime right here. This is him in his prime.
Oh yeah.
Hey, as I get older, I think when I was like a little kid, I didn't really think so. But when I get older, there's something about these mom redheads like Kate McAllister and John Ritter's hoe here. They're fucking kind of hot. Like I think I would. I think I'd find out.
Most all red-headed women are, bud.
They're all beautiful. All
I
redheaded
think
women.
what it is though is
Why do you think I'm so?
I think it's also just they made them to look older than they really were, just hiding behind those big pearl necklaces and putting their hair up like a mom. It's just weird, but I couldn't see past that. But you get older, and I'm probably older than her now.
You don't become a real man until you get old enough to realize that men are fucking the most sexy thing ever, and you start wanting to blow fucking guys. That's when you really fucking hit your prime. That's when you fucking know you've hit your peak.
You think this guy plays Dr. Mario?
Dr. Mario, you're brown. Your thing is brown.
Is this the scene?
I always
Purple thing
remember.
is brown.
I always remember this scene.
Is this the scene from fucking Stealing Harvard when he hides the money in there?
Oh yeah. What is John Ritter's wife's name?
Yasmin something. I'm having trouble remembering it.
Yeah, I think that's not her name. I think it's Amy Yasbick.
Oh yeah, Amy Yasbick. Sorry, that was close.
Yelnats.
Kami Yasbick.
Yelnats.
Kami Yasbick.
Stanley Yelnats.
But yeah, you know what? She's probably 30 years old there. I'm gonna find out how old she was. Look at that. That is spank bank material.
That priest on the
That's
toilet.
fucked up. That's fucked up.
We know why that priest was shitting in front of Junior. We know why that was happening.
That's fucked up.
We know why he had the camera.
That's how they came out with 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Nice. Did you ever watch that, Mac? You probably did.
Of course, I puked my guts up to it, and then I showed
He
Zach.
showed me.
And you know what Zach did? You know what Zach's I puked. I threw up in my mouth because I was playing Call of Duty. It was when Call of
Tell
Duty
him what
Modern
my
Warfare
reaction
4, back in the day when the Xbox Call of Duty was the hottest thing. I was playing at my cousin's house in Florida. Fucking playing. It was
We
like,
don't care
shut
about
the fuck
the
up.
game,
It was
Mac.
2 in the morning, motherfucker. And it was 2 in the morning, and these guys are like, hey, look up 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I'm like, what is this? Some like a killing video or something? I've seen plenty. I don't need to see any more. I'm good. I don't need to see those weird ass fucking crazy ass fucking videos. No, this one's not. I promise you.
This one's hot.
I'm playing with all these guys and they're all giggling and shit, and I still have my shit on, and I'm fucking pull up my laptop because I'm in school in Florida and shit, and I'm fucking I'm at my cousin's house playing, and I'm looking at it, and you hear the piano music, and they're all laughing because they can hear the piano music. And then out of the blue, I just say, oh, fuck, I'm going to throw up. And then I fucking run, and my fucking headset and shit rips, disconnects and shit, and it flies off. I'm booking it into the fucking bathroom, and I start puking before I even hit the toilet. That shit fucking
Nice.
traumatized me. And then I had to show Zach, and guess what he did? Guess what his reaction was? I'm gonna show you.
He took
Are
a
you ready?
shit and fucked his own shit mound and
This
turned
is
him
him.
on.
This is him. First time seeing this. Okay, piano music. Fucking falls out of his chair into the wall, fucking laughing his ass off. Guess what we?
I knew right away.
Guess what-
I knew
guess
right
what we
away.
do
That's
after
not
that?
real shit. That's not real shit. I've seen people shit into other people's mouth. That is fake as fuck looking. I
Why are
knew
you
right
watching
away.
people shit in people's mouth?
It looked like dessert.
That's that shit you gotta see.
But you know, it's funny because guess what we do after that? Guess what our genius idea is after that?
Get your mom
we
with
jacked off onto my
Let's show
screen.
your dad the video, Zach. Guess what his reaction was?
it. Wait, you showed it to your dad?
Yeah, we fucking showed him. Guess what his reaction was?
What?
He fucking laughed too. He said, "What the fuck are you guys watching?" He just started laughing and fucking walked away. He's like, "What the fuck is wrong?" Just me. It's just me. I'm the one that's puking and shit. Everyone else is like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "You guys are."
We got. Let's talk about fucking our boy Kramer.
It's all his fault.
He's gonna be sick, and it's all our fault. Kramer's in this movie, and we all know that he's supposed to be a pedophile in the movie, right? Like,
Probably.
he's definitely fucking. That's. I got that as soon as I saw his mugshot that they just.
I
showed.
mean, that he's got a bow tie. Isn't that who wears bow ties?
Exactly.
Play-Doh-phile. Zach doesn't give a fuck anymore. Play-Doh-phile. He just doesn't care.
Exactly.
He's a classic clown.
He's just saying all the trigger words, man.
Yeah, he's like,
He's
"Let's
fighting
do
the establishment."
remakes and fucking cancel the whole thing.
This is edited. We can blink out anything we need to.
But we know you won't.
Amy
You like to keep it raw.
Asbeck. Amy Asbeck was 28
Look,
when she
isn't
did
this
this
supposed
movie.
to be the Child's Play doll too? The My Buddy.
The My Buddy. Well,
My
the
Buddy.
Child's Play doll was a spoof off My Buddy.
Did you see that great picture of Fat Albert behind him?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's what that was supposed to be.
You see this haircut here, Aaron? This is what me and Zach had as kids. That's the haircut we got. What kind of haircut did
That's
you
the
get?
hair all the kids that got laid
Yeah, that's
got.
all. That's the haircut we had.
All the kids that were getting laid when you were
this-
junior's age.
Pretty much. That's the
By your
skateboard
uncle?
haircut, dude. That's the one that when you're skateboarding, you're like, hey, dude, you got that skateboard haircut, like the
I-
Casper kid.
I'm older than you guys. I was like right in the thick of it. Like I was home improvement era all the way. I was like Jonathan Taylor Thomas's age at the same time. So it's like I had the bowl cuts, man. I had a mullet. So I predate. I technically started out with a mullet when I was like 4 and 5. I look like Joe Dierte, like the
People
little
still
young
getting
Joe
mullets.
Dirt.
What do you think of the mullet, guys? You
Is
still
it back?
think what do you mean? Yeah, it's fucking people have it all the time.
It never left.
Yeah,
it never left.
People
If you
still
ask me.
think that's a thing, and I'm just like,
I didn't do the rat tail. That was big in the night. I did
had
not
that
do the rat
too.
tail.
I had a fucking rat.
That meant you were white trash. So
I'm
congrats.
Yeah.
Kino.
I mean, well, I had a mullet, so who am I to talk? But like, I feel like a rat tail was just maybe it was really a thing. I remember watching Bobby's World, that show, that cartoon, and his brother Derek had a rat tail in the show. So I don't know. I guess it was like embraced by pop
I
culture.
even did the fucking Star Wars fucking little the Jedi little fucking rat tail on the side.
All the Jedis are fucking white trash, Mac. Aaron just suggested so.
I thought you were gonna say you had like lines in your head, like the boyfriend on the House Guest. What was his name? CP3? Was it Child Play-Doh File 3? Was it CP3?
Oh yeah.
Is that CP3?
We just saw the damn director there. He put himself in the movie. What a fucking hack. Did you see what that fucking hack did?
Was it Dennis Dugan? Right.
Fucking Dennis. He put himself in that movie. What a fucking hack.
He put himself in all his Adam Sandler movies too.
All the greats do it. Fucking Hitchcock. What a hack. He did that in all of his movies. Psycho. Remember his scene in Psycho where his silhouette's there in front of the bank? Fucking hack. I don't mind it. It's fine. It's fine.
I actually never noticed that. In Psycho, they show his silhouette.
He's in every single one of his movies.
I didn't know. I never noticed the silhouette.
You do not know Kino. You do not know Kino.
Interesting. Where'd Matt go unannounced?
Tim Back leave?
Look at that mattress.
I wonder why he was
He's
going.
got a random mattress there from when like he brings dates over.
He's dropping white national symbolism in that picture behind him. Did you see that?
Mm-mm. Oh,
He's doing that meme, everybody.
you adopted the devil.
We got our boy Big Ben. I want to fucks with Big Ben. I want to party with Big Ben.
Oh my god, dude. I almost pissed myself.
Mac threw up while we were recording our Blink 182.
Why?
Did I?
Because we were drunk.
I was recording that, was it?
We were drunk, yeah.
Was it during that?
we were listening to it, and he just stopped. We were like, okay, we're going to listen to this song now. And then, like, right after the song ended, he just like, I'm going to go throw up.
Hey, you think they made her mole with the same meatloaf? Like,
Gross.
Hell yeah. That's what I always thought. It looks like it's the same meat.
It looks like it's like they just like, hey, how about we just take some of this off and stick it on your head?
It's the same effect they use.
If you had to cut off and chew on one of those moles like bubblegum, would you? No, hers or the Uncle Buck principle. They both had the fucking moles, man.
Fucking the moles. We need a band called the Moles, and they all have fucking they're covered in moles.
Such a gross word. Why does she have a wedding ring on? Hold on.
Look how hairy it was.
People with moles.
Did you notice she had a wedding ring on?
That's probably a joke. They thought no one would notice.
I've never noticed that. Like a nun with a wedding ring.
That is funny.
That's genius. It was her, she just didn't want to take, it was the actress's husband. She just didn't want to take it off. She's like, I refuse. Nobody will care anyway. It's a fucking children's film. And Dukin was like, yeah.
I mean, sometimes it blows me away. Like, it could have been it looks obvious, but maybe they just fucking oversight. Maybe
he had to respect her religion. Fucking she did not want to take that wedding band off. He wanted to fight the fuck out of her. Now they would just remove it with fucking CGI.
Yeah.
Paint it green.
I was reading that, even a movie like Titanic had colossal fuck ups in it. Like there's a scene in Titanic where you could see lighting equipment. And there's a scene in the Titanic where they're out in the middle of the ocean, but there's like hillsides. And I think it wasn't until the 3D Blu-ray came out that he digitized it out like George Lucas and got rid of all that shit. But it's just funny how sometimes just fuck ups happen.
If you're gonna do that, always put the original. Always include the original.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't. Me and Todd have been talking a lot about the James Cameron bullshit because he's doing it again with True Lies and Aliens, and he's DNRing everything to death. And I'm like, I'm not as offended at all that shit. Like everybody was up in arms about the T2 4K that came out, where everybody looks like wax. I guess that's the case with these new movies. I'm like, the original one exists, so there's that. The thing that offends me is all
of Junior's artwork is fucking Kino, by the way.
Yeah.
All of his artwork. He should do an animated series of all those concepts.
But anyway, I think the offensive thing is actually removing content. It's not the DNR. It's the fucking removing Robert Patrick's cock. It's putting a CGI Arnold face on all the obvious stunt doubles that used to be there. I think that's where it's like a bridge too far. Personally, it's like stop changing the movies. But
exactly. Start use AI and make fucking deleted scenes that were never there and just put them in the movie, pretend like it was always there. I'm for that.
Please don't. I like this part. Junior, his drawings were pretty tame. I mean, my brother was one of those kids, Dr. Sleeves, where their school in kindergarten, they'd call my parents and be like, yeah, we need to have a talk with you. Your son is drawing. He was drawing pictures of Chucky cutting people's heads off and shit with blood and Freddy Krueger and all that stuff. And
Chucky cutting the head off Jason, raping Freddy Krueger. And it was graphic. It got into fucking fine
Your son
detail.
Is drawing dicks going into mouths.
You're supposed to encourage kids' creativity. Instead, he never really drew much after that. I'm like,
oh yeah. You should encourage the fucking look, that kid.
He's so fucking. He's high.
He looked so familiar right there. He looks familiar.
Who? Gilbert Gottfried?
Our boy Junior. I probably just recognized it because he's Junior from fucking this movie. This movie's fucking amazing. This movie's a big part of my childhood.
Is Michael Oliver, does he do any conventions yet or no?
I don't know. I've never seen him do it. I've only seen the most recent thing I've seen of him. He was just doing a picture with the fucking girl from part 2.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I've never heard him do interviews.
It'd be amazing if they fucking made a movie together and they had kids.
Would it be awkward?
Fucking cool,
Mac.
But they need to not do it Disney style though. They need to do it fucking Problem Child style.
Could you get around it? Hold on. If you met the Problem Child 2 girl today and she wanted to suck your dick, would you be able to get the visual out of your head? Like that's the little kid from Problem Child 2.
Dude,
I've known
we
you my
were
whole life
as
as this little
young.
kid. Huh?
We were as young too. We're fucking.
But I'm
younger
saying,
than they
like,
are.
if
We're
she came
younger
to you
than-
now
No, I
and
wouldn't
she was
think
sucking
that.
your dick, like, you would be like,
No. Here's what you do, Aaron. Here's what you do.
would you
While
dissociate
she's
from
sucking
it?
your dick.
You're watching her on TV on Problem
And you're like,
Child 2.
listen, you're
While
like-
she's
you're like-
sucking your dick, you're
"Do you
watching
think
Problem
it's
Child
weird
2.
that I'm thinking about your scenes.
When you brought that hose out and you blasted Junior, I'm about to do that to you.
I just want to tell you the puke scene was one of my favorites.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's a good scene.
The fuck?
This is where we find out. We find out fucking fucking Amy Yazbek, her motivation for wanting to adopt a child.
To be part of the clique. She wants
to go to parties.
You see what I'm saying though? If you look at like they do it so well. It's like you're a kid, like, ooh, who's that mom? And everybody's old when you're a kid. When you're like 8, like everybody's fucking ancient. But she's 28. But it's like back in the day, man. These 20-year-olds, they would dress them like they were 1950s housewives, and they were 50 years old. But I mean, 28, dude. Like today, her hair would be different. She'd be wearing like a fucking crop top or something. Her tits hanging out. I mean, it's all
The
about
50s were so fucking gay.
Huh?
The 50s were so fucking gay.
What?
The 50s.
Oh, the 50s, yeah. Oh, I know, and they had bushes. Gross, man. I'd go back. If I was Marty McFly,
Dude,
he should have taken that DeLorean back to the 50s.
Dirty.
Start the revolution. Go back to the 50s and bring a electric razor with
Keep it
you.
dirty.
Exactly.
I mean, see, you like Bush, Mac? Let's just get
Look at him.
candid
Do
for
you
a
see
second.
him? He's like licking his lips. He's like,
Bush Mac.
you like Bush Mac?
I was Bill Cosby in a pudding commercial.
I'll see when I'm eating a pudding pop. Gotta get through the butt.
I was reliving the old days, and I went and found the prank calls from the Ghost Dad commentary, and I was listening to them again the other day, and they were just so fucking funny, man. I feel like we got to clip those out because it eventually I'm gonna lose them again. No one's gonna know where they're at. I feel like those deserve to live in like their own separate video at this point. Like make a compilation of the prank calls that happened.
Hell yeah.
The Motel 6 guy, the Bunny Ranch.
Our boy is just fucking they're all giving their pen pal fucking they got a nice
Dinner for the kid.
wholesome shit, and he's right into the bow tie killer. Bow tie killer. I said bow tie. That's a fucking new type of tie.
This always reminds me like Nash is gonna be like lifting weights down here too. It feels like Ernest goes to jail
Tomorrow. I'll get it for you tomorrow.
Yeah. I swear. Smoke.
I always remember that scene. That's great. Smokes. He's doing the thing from Trailer Park Boys. Smokes. The riff that plays every time, is that a harmonica riff?
The harmonica, yeah.
What a king. Wonder who they got to fucking the recording musician for that
Look at
harmonica.
his fucking
John
bowl
Popper.
cut. His haircut's fucking horrible.
He basically just looks like Kramer. He just looks the same. That's kind of a haircut Kramer would have.
Do you think
But he
that
didn't.
it was at Kramer's request that there's no black people in this prison on this set?
I think we just saw a couple. I think there was one guy.
You think Michael
with a
Richards was
raise.
like, I don't like those types, so it's like let's
What do
get
you
him out.
mean? That was like the whole cigarette scene.
I was thinking like fucking yeah. I wonder if he was thinking that. Like you never know what people are thinking. I love this line.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Warden catch.
That's like Ernest P. Worrell style. What would you?
Yeah,
think if
like, you
Ernest
could have
P.
told
Worrell
me-
jail. Ernest
I
P.
could
Worrell.
probably easily tell you another day, another time. Yeah, that's Nash. He throws the fucking the dumbbell at the warden because you could just interchange them, man. The bow tie killer and
Hey
Nash.
Warden catch. He says it like that. The fucking Ernest says it.
Yeah, that's the way it happens.
Who do you think would win? Ernest, jail Ernest, or our boy
Nash
here?
is so fucking like the bow tie killer would probably slit Nash's throat, but I don't think he would be able to do that before Nash raped the bow tie killer because Nash is sleazy, man. He was trying to get on with Ernest's lady.
Exactly.
He's just kind of a sleazeball.
Fucking Nash. We need to do that movie too. That's a great film.
Kevin Nash. We need to do him. Ugh.
All right,
Why didn't
Mac,
they get
you have to
Kevin
pick
Nash?
one. You have to fuck one. You have to fuck Chuck or Bobby.
Am I marrying, killing, and
No, you got to fuck one of them, Chuck or Bobby. Ernest goes to jail. Chuck or Bobby, you have to do one. And you know, you get $1 million at the end, but you're coming inside one of them. You got to pick. Bobby won't say much.
that's what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna go with him because you know, at the end of the day, he's not gonna say shit,
He won't tell anybody.
and
it could just
he's not gonna be
between.
living much longer.
It could be between the both of you. He looks like he ain't got no teeth, so he might suck your dick too.
He'd be dead by the time I fucked him.
Hold on a minute. Was this just for
That
me?
would've
Was
been
this
me.
just for me?
That's
Everyone's
just for
like,
you.
yeah, that's it, we're done. Game one.
Oh, yeah.
I want these to get clipped out of context. You can just have Max saying he
All
would
right,
fuck Bobby.
what do you think? What do you got?
I would
As
choose
I'm
none
putting
because
chapstick on.
I don't need the money that bad, man. I would say no.
Yeah, I don't either. Was that an answer we could use?
You came
You
up with the
answered
hype-
fast. No, you didn't even ask
You-
for a third option. You're like, yeah, Bobby, hands down.
You came up with the hypothetical, so you have to answer it.
Oh no, I don't have to.
That's a
Answer.
new rule.
I choose
All right,
suicide.
Zach, you choose. Which one you doing?
Bobby all the way.
Because he's nice. Because he'll probably let you nut in his butt, and it'd be all right.
No, but now Chuck's
probably
gonna
take
be
a seat,
Chuck's
huh?
gonna be watching jacking off, and he's gonna go, Bobby, if you please, come, Bobby, if you please, yeah.
That's what's gonna happen when Zach fucks him in his butt. He's like,
That's the noise. That's the noise he makes when he comes.
Yeah.
That's the noise he makes when he comes.
we've seen it. We've seen it. Why are you?
What a king.
Fucking pig core band, he's singing or whatever the fuck.
He was doing some pig squeals.
I'm so mad I can't find my copy of Scared Stupid. It's got to be in my house somewhere. I couldn't find it the other day. I was going through like my closet, and I have Goes to Jail, and I'm like, where the fuck? And those are long out of print, dude. It's like, God,
See,
I
that's
hate
what
losing
needs
shit.
to come out on 4K. That
It really
motherfucker
doesn't,
right
but a
there.
box set would be cool.
That motherfucker, yes, it does. It needs to come out.
I think Ernest Goes to Jail is pound for pound,
That
like
dude-
laughs per second. It really is
They
the
need to do
funniest
the
movie.
collection, like a little collection of all of his shit in one fucking 4K. Why not? Why can't they?
All
do
the
that?
collections are just like in the army, and then like all the straight shot
They
on
need to put 'em
VHS
all in
ones.
there and
Yeah,
give
the
you
shit-
whatever they can give you.
That's what they would do at Walmart when they would sell those like 4 movies on one disc. It'd be
Yeah.
like Ernest in Africa,
Right.
and it'd be like the bullshit ones.
Yeah, but I like those too. 'Cause
Probably the
I
ones
like
that
to have
fucking.
whatever
You
he-
don't like those. You don't like
Dude,
fucking.
the only
Ernest
ones
Goes
that
to
matter is
School.
maybe Ernest Goes to Camp and Scared Stupid in Jail. That's it.
Christmas
And-
is amazing. I've still
It's
watched
not
that during
good. Christmas is not good.
You're crazy.
Chris-
That
no, Christmas
that
is
holds
not
so
good.
much to my heart. I have to watch it every Christmas.
Fucking the guy who's Saint Nick. They don't know it's Saint Nick, and he gets arrested, and they fingerprint
He's
him.
so happy.
They fingerprint him, and what do his fingerprints look like? Snowflakes? What was it? What was it? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
It was something.
Snowflakes.
I don't
What was it, Meg? You like the movie?
Snowflakes, babe.
Was it Snowflakes?
Snowflakes.
That's already kind of like how fingerprints are anyway.
And the snake scene. Classic.
Snake.
Oh, fingerprints are more like the Sega Dreamcast Sega Swirl. They're like swirly.
The fuck you?
Oh,
just
but
say,
you mean like
Okay.
snowflakes where no two are alike.
no, like
Which, how do they
you,
know?
bruh.
Has somebody counted all the fucking snowflakes? Why do they always say that?
Snowflake, bruh.
They're thinking it's theoretically impossible because fucking it's just water freezing as it falls, so fucking probably isn't gonna freeze exactly the same way.
But-
You never know.
But they do have a certain shape where they look like a snowflake. It's kind of weird how they freeze like that. I wonder how that...
Quick question.
Make nice with
Quick
Kitty.
question.
Make nice with
This
Kitty.
is the
She
last
said.
question before we go jump back into the movie. If John Cena were to be Jim Varney in Ernest, would you allow it? Would you watch it?
You got a snowball in John Cena's mouth or a dead John Ritter's mouth?
Oh, I would definitely watch it, baby.
No, you got to do it.
Do what?
I love that. I love that shot of our boy looking at the fucking bird, and he says the line. Fucking his high pitched ass voice. Wow!
I love that room with dude. It's just nightmare fuel.
Oh yeah.
They tried pushing this clown agenda on my little brother when we were kids. Like they just got this impression like, oh, you love clowns, and he never did. And for like a few Christmases straight, they just gave him fucking Bozo the Clown dolls, giant clown fucking stuffed animals. And what the fuck is this? And I remember one time we were moving cross country, and my brother's like, this is my opportunity. We had everything packed up in a station wagon. He threw his Bozo clown. He threw it out the fucking window like Junior in the bow tie. Like, oops, it's gone. I just feel like I don't want these fucking clowns.
I always get
You think-
that bedroom always makes me think of Child's Play 2 when he goes into his room and there's clowns and shit.
You think John Ritter was ever thought while they were setting up his room like that like, man, when he turns 15, there's so much stuff for him to come in when he turns 15.
Oh.
Like, if I was him, I'd come in all of these fucking clown toys. Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
is there a hole in the back on this one?
But you know
But
what?
they're just-
That's
They're human-esque.
This one?
that's the crossover we need. We need problem child play. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So I want to see like Chucky try and go after Junior and see who comes out on top. Like him have to find the soul with Junior and stuff. Like would Junior best him?
Junior fucking does some fucking some
Karate.
ass shit to him. Some Home Alone
He does
shit
some
to him.
karate.
No, he fucking
He
puts
starts fucking
sticking
flying around.
dynamite-
He starts flying around the house.
dynamite in his fucking pocket.
You notice?
Chucky's like,
You notice Big Ben keeps trying to hand him some dank ass shit, and fucking our boy John Ritter is abstaining. Why do you think he bought into all the dare propaganda? fucking John Ritter. Why'd you do that?
see, right now, he found Chucky in this closet, and he's fucking. They're trying to kill.
Yeah,
him.
this is where he can go. It wasn't me, Dad. It was Chucky.
Yeah, like he fucking.
No way. I want the
music
whole
comes
dollar
on.
back.
Who's this damn devil kid?
He's like, oh my god, it's the devil.
Zach, who's this guy grandpa from?
Doesn't he
What's
say you've
from?
adopted the devil? You've adopted the devil.
He's funny. What else is he from? With the grandpa.
The grandpa.
I just don't.
Yeah, well,
I know he's
playing.
in. I know he's in Dirty Work.
Yeah, he's funny. As
He
fuck.
plays Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang's dad. And
Dirty Jerk. That's the porno version. Where he's just going around jacking off on
I
people.
always loved him when I saw him in movies. He was one of my favorites.
what?
You see him fucking grab that cat?
He throws the cat at him.
That's something
He throws
Zach
the cat
would
at him.
do.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
would.
do
You
that.
hate cats.
Fucking Mac's cat almost killed me.
No, I didn't.
How'd that happen?
When we were
Oh
doing-
yeah, when it was
That's
staring
what you get
at
for
him,
trying to
dude.
fuck it,
My cat
dude.
was staring him down, bro. My cat was just not even like moving, just staring.
We
at
were
him. I
drunk
said,
and
"Hey."
we were getting all like fucking like I don't know, like what was it called, wrestling around and fucking I kept knocking his chair. I was like, what do you think? Tell me what you think. Tell me you think. And the cat was like getting all pissed off. Wanting to fight. Fucking fuzzball. See, this is where we see that fucking our boy John Ritter is fucking just dad of the year. Fucking always sticking up for Junior. He knows like the shit that can happen if you're shitty to your kids when they're growing up.
Yeah, he's still yelling at her right in front of him.
Well, she deserved it.
He's like,
She fucking
"Hey!"
backtalked Junior.
He had a traumatic event,
So,
motherfucker. He had a dramatic event, motherfucker. Don't fucking do that.
I love this.
Blood.
I see.
All of a sudden, what just happened?
These all look like pussies to me.
Zach, is
That looks
this a
like
drunken
pussy.
Commentary.
Are you
Yes, it
drunk?
might be. I think I might. I think.
Are you drunk? Have you been like smoking?
What do you mean? I drank this whole bottle just now.
Why do these all look like pussies to me?
What, these guys?
That warden doesn't that guy looks like JR from wrestling? Remember that announcer with the big old cowboy hat?
They all look like pussies.
All these guys look like pussies. I
Yeah,
can kick
why do
their
they all
ass.
look like pussies to me?
I can kick all these guys' ass. They're pussies.
Yeah, look at that fucking pussy.
What a puss.
This whole fucking
What a
video is
puss.
just gonna be just like non-existent. It's getting.
I was thinking,
There is
you
no
remember the
reason.
song? Remember the other song? Not fucking. That looks like a pussy with big feet.
Yeah, that looks
fucking
like
remember the song
inside
of
of a
the
pussy.
not ironic, but the other one. Fucking. I'm drunk, but I'm sober. Whatever it is.
Oh, is that Natalie Imbruglia? Or no, that's
No, April. That's April Lavigne. That's
it's Alanis
is that-
Morissette.
Alanis
it's it's Alanis.
Fucking. I was thinking of a version for me to put.
free.
I was thinking of a version that like I was thinking like I'm gay but I like pussy. Like,
Swallow it down when it's coming in your mouth.
fucking, our jokes are so dumb. Our
It
jokes are
sounded
so
like
dumb.
when you said that, I thought you were singing that Goo Goo Doll song from Twister for a second. You guys remember that
There's a
song?
Goo Goo song on Twister.
You remember that? long way down. I can't make it on my
Yeah,
own.
that's fucking Haste the Day. That's
that
who-
one-
Haste the Day covered
Haste the
that
Day-
for their
no.
second album.
Oh,
No.
did they really?
No,
I don't
no,
fucking
no.
know anything about that.
Haste the Day. That's their song, and
No.
fucking whatchamacallit fucking covered it.
Yeah,
Don't get it.
that's
Before
Don't
they
fucking
did it.
switch it around, Zach.
that,
Don't get a switch.
look
Look at all these honks.
And look at Ritter here. Look at both of them.
The
They're like,
look.
fuck, dude. That guy must be. He's like, that guy's in the Lost Boys.
I love the look on Judas' face. Like he knows what's
You
up.
think Ritter is like fucking his trousers are like coated in a thin layer of semen
Do you
from the
think they're
pre-com you
covered
just
in
saw?
Critter?
Exactly. Fucking the critter goo whenever
litter.
the kid breaks, whenever the guy breaks the egg in part 2.
Why would she
The
keep?
critter
Why
goo.
would she keep that? Why would she keep that contraband in like in the living room, a public area, a main area of the house? That makes no sense. It's like your grandma and grandpa comes over and they're just rifling through shit in the kitchen, and you got your fucking gay porn out. Like,
Oh
Why
yeah.
would she keep
You
that?
know, just straight out of the gate, you realize that John Ritter is not the man for her. She needs someone that's gonna dig her down, and he does not look like a guy that's gonna dig her down.
No, he's
And
obviously not
she's
satisfying
And
her.
obviously, she wants our boy. She wants our
She's
boy.
grooming
you know what I mean?
Junior. She's grooming Junior to, he'll be of age in a few years, and then she's gonna
Oh my God, you're worse than Zach.
go after that cinnamon stick.
I don't even.
That
I don't.
cinnamon
I literally
stick.
don't
He's
make.
like, what do you
I
mean? I'm not bad at all.
I literally don't make these jokes anymore at all. I think he just brings it up and then inserts me into
No,
it.
you don't.
At
You're
this point.
fucking straight
Like,
out of
it's
the
just-
gate. So, porn.
He's just the guy making these jokes. Though.
You're like straight out of the gate. So fucking. Let's talk about kids.
Oh wait. No, we got off the topic of that song. So yeah, but that's so crazy. Another band covered a song from the Twister soundtrack. It wasn't even like but that song goes hard. That Goo Goo Dolls
Haste the
song.
Day song.
I dig it.
The Haste the Day song.
Never
Hey,
think I'll make
If you
it
were
on
this
my
girl's age, would you
own.
beat the shit out of her?
Yeah, fuck her. She's
She's
stupid
terrible.
as fuck. Look how dumb she looks. Fucking dumb kid. Look,
Dude,
she
when
literally
talks
looks like
that
a My
shit,
Buddy
if you
doll.
were if you were him though, and she talked that shit to you, would you upper hand her? Would you give her the Mike Tyson left hook?
Kick her in the fucking face.
Would
She
you
needs
boot
the
her?
assault on precinct 13 treatment. If you guys know what I'm talking about,
Fucking the kid that dies in the
the
beginning-
little girl
in the
that gets
beginning.
shot in the fucking chest. And
Oh my God.
This is
you guys are
terrible. This is
horrible.
terrible humor. This is terrible humor. Why'd you bring this up, Mac? This is all your fault.
We're all getting booted on this one.
dude, when that happens in assault precinct, I die laughing. It's so fucking funny.
Well, it looks silly.
Well,
it
that's
looks kind of
like
silly.
It look-
fucking
it's shocking,
cabin
but it looks
fever.
so
Doesn't
silly.
the guy kick the shit out of the kid? In
What?
Cabin fever, or doesn't no? Because the kid bites him, doesn't he?
You're thinking Cabin Fever, yeah? The
Yeah,
one
Cabin
doing the
Fever.
karate,
Yeah.
doing the weird
Cabin
shit, the jumping around, the flip kicks.
This chick has a Lloyd Christmas haircut.
If
the mom.
GTA can do it in fucking Cyberpunk, why can't the movies? babe?
She looks like the Santa Claus mom.
Yeah, she does. You're right.
Oh,
she does.
she's Stacy.
I think she's
She's
trying to do the
Stacy.
Popeyes Sailor Man fucking.
Oh, well.
Well,
blow me.
While she's sucking on a dick.
I would literally marry the mom from Santa Claus.
I would too.
She looked so much better in the second one where she had a normal haircut. Like, oh, she actually isn't weird looking.
And the
That
third one,
haircut's
she looks
terrible.
bad.
I don't remember what she looked like.
Isn't it a different? It's not a different person. They're all the same.
All women are the
Dude,
same.
I'm ready for the Beverly Hills.
Cop. That was
Ready-
weird how you
I'm
said
ready for
that.
it.
Our boy John Ritter is getting ready to fucking tell our boy how a dollar works.
And he's like, dude, I have been getting dollars since I was fucking 8.
He's been making it rain. Fucking, we need to make
Is
the.
that the same car that Loomis drives, or that got stolen by Michael
Michael.
Myers? Looks just like.
This is the Griswold's car.
I'm pretty sure that's the same one. See if there's a wrench imprint. Fucking pass
Dude,
it.
they
Have we been
always
talking about the movie?
everyone. George Newton on Beethoven. They all drove station wagons. Those were the thing in the '90s, man. We had one. Did you guys never have a station wagon with the faux wood paneling?
No. The beaver-
Never?
We'd always see the beaver no tag bags. Beaver no tag bag.
I don't know what that is.
Fucking cars with the wooden panel on the strip of them.
Mm.
The cars like that, they'd be like random and then have like the wooden finish in the middle, like the PT.
Yeah, like the
Cruisers
station
and shit.
wagons had
yeah,
those.
we'd be like beaver no tag backs, and we'd punch each other. That was our game.
That's stupid
Yeah,
shit,
dumb,
man. I
dude.
don't know what you're
That
talking about.
Like if you just saw a wooden panel on a car, it was like beaver no tag backs.
and you just
Why?
fucking you just
Beaver.
bludgeon each other.
Yeah, you just
That's
fucking
absolute
fist
white
someone
trash
right in the
incel shit.
Fucking arm. You just slug someone.
Oh, yeah.
Beaver, no tag bags.
Fucking well, this is actually one of the fucking you know what the thing is with I actually I prefer Problem Child 2 way more than the original.
Oh yeah, they're both good.
All the big key scenes like this, I think they up them in the second movie.
Yeah, the crazy dance and all that stuff. They're just,
Like
they're just
every fucking it's easy to forget, like, oh yeah, the scene where they go camping and the fucking Junior throws a steak in the middle of the camp thing with the bear. It's like fucking I forget about that. It's like fucking no. You remember like everything he does in part 2 when he's trying to get his dad to break up with Wanda. He's like fucking just one of those is just like fucking that could have been the final thing he did to fucking really piss her off. But they were just one of like a sandwich of fucking just crazy shit. Fucking letting all the fucking cockroaches on her food. That would fucking traumatize me. But that was just one thing, and fucking the crazy dance.
I mean, that's the
film.
top scene out of the whole thing is the crazy dance. Like it just goes, pedal to the metal on that one. It's just, and it makes. Does it make you want to upchuck when you watch everybody chucking? Did kids ever think that was fun, like singing like that around the fire? Pop goes the weasel.
What?
Only the cool ones. My computer stopped recording for a second.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell my dad. My fucking mic got disconnected.
is everything okay? Is your Audacity all right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell my daddy on you. I'm gonna tell.
Yeah, all these kids are dweebs.
All these kids are gay. All these kids are fucking stupid.
This thing's butchered.
That's what molestation does to them.
Oh my god. We're done for. We're hit.
You're getting all these stupid humans to scare.
This is the biggest suspend your disbelief moment when the
Yeah,
dad, the other
he fights
comes
him.
out. "Ah, ah," they still fall.
Starts tapping in it. It taps him. What the fuck?
He throws that steak in the middle of the...
Oh yeah, because it is supposed to be the fake one.
Like it. Yeah, it looks so ridiculous. Like clearly,
I love it. I love it. It's fine. It's fine.
like the
Guys,
fact that
stop.
John Ritter.
Guys,
the fact
stop.
that
It
John
looks
Ritter.
good.
Stop! It looks real. So stop.
Did they update it? I remember it looking faker than this.
No, there's
No,
a fake
that's it.
one, but this is right now. It's this one.
He comes out in the costume.
Later, yeah.
But the fact that John Ritter thinks this is that guy in a costume.
There it is. Fair
Oh, yeah.
taste? There's a real bear. It's so obvious. I love it. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, right there. It looks
like
like,
hugging
the
him.
suit, but then whenever
Yeah,
it shows it, when it's not touching him, it's real.
This is what our parents felt like watching this as adults, and we thought it was so awesome. they're just like, it's a guy in a suit also.
I would think
and then
that
our
was- that'd be-
parents thought we thought it was a real bear at those times when he was throwing them, but we knew it wasn't.
I thought it was. I thought a real bear did that.
No, like it would show a real bear at times, but then whenever it showed him grab him, it was. No, you didn't, Zach. Shut the fuck
That's
up.
the same bear. That's the same
It
bear.
is the
That's-
same
I feel like they did just reuse the same bear
It's
and those
kind of
like
it's kind of like the both bears were tag teaming.
It looks slightly different, I think. Maybe.
Shut the fuck up.
I could be wrong.
You gotta get in your connection, right into the wall. You my fault.
Look, and, they don't know yet that that's not a bear. They think they learned it from watching people.
I like this part where he's just laughing and you see John Ritter look up and see the devil up there in the tree laughing.
What a king. This is more effective than any scene in The Omen.
It is. Hold on, let's see.
Gregory Peck is a fucking hack.
The close up.
Yeah. You don't even see his reaction. You just assumed he looked fucking evil.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's
what a true kino. That's what a true director would do. Not show him, because in your mind it's even worse. That's John Ritter on the back of that book. They just put a beard on him there.
Is she making split pea soup?
Hopefully. And then hopefully when I'm coming out of my when I'm coming out of jail. Hopefully you'll be coming out of your coma. Guess what? Every time I say hopefully, I think of that line. What do you think of Goodfellas? Do you think it's like a 10 out of 10?
I think Goodfellas is incredible, yeah.
I think it's like a 7 out of 10.
I think it's great. I mean, I don't know if it's 10 out of 10.
I think it kind of falls apart at the end.
I don't. I think it's really good.
I think it's better than a 7 out of 10.
And ending with Layla, so great. That whole sequence.
I remember thinking the third act just sucks. I don't remember why. Something about the pacing of it. And I remember thinking that every time I watch it. Like, every time I watch it, I'm just like, man, how do I always forget how great this movie is? And then by the end of it, I'm like, oh, yeah.
One thing I don't understand about these movies, this happens a lot in movies. These are supposed to be like all in the same neighborhood, district. You know, she wants to impress these people. Why does this one bitch live in this giant mansion?
Because she's
like,
a fucking Stacy.
But that's not usually how it goes. Like, I mean, my neighbor can't have a giant mansion these days with HOAs because you're not allowed to, like, they're not going to raise all the property values and shit like that artificially. I mean,
you're thinking about it too much.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, she's mean, man.
You were just getting ready to call a child a bitch. We all heard it.
I was gonna say cunt.
We all heard it. That's even worse.
Did you guys ever know any girls like that in elementary school that were just like raging bitches?
Of course. All of them.
I remember being in gym class and we'd be sitting in our little lines, like they'd sit us in a grid, like you're line 1, line 2, and you go like 5 deep or whatever. And I remember like sitting behind this one girl talking to one of her friends, and they were talking about something that was on TV. And I just chimed in. I was like, oh yeah, I watched that too. And she just looks at me like that bitch.
She's like, shut the fuck up, Greg.
You.
She just looks at you
like,
like,
I
shut the
wasn't
fuck up.
talking to you. Fucking put me in my place. I'm like, well, fine, bitch. Jeez.
She was just like, fucking, how dare you speak when I didn't speak to you, thinking it was me talking to you? You thought that? Or maybe it's like, are you fucking eavesdropping on us? Pussy? She looked at you and said, fucking pussy.
You guys ever, when social media was first coming out, like I remember in the days of MySpace, like I was just wowed by it. Like, oh my God. I mean, I could like search for all these people I haven't seen in years and see what they look like now.
Did you immediately look her up?
I looked up everybody from my elementary school. I went on like a fucking because it was new. I'm like, oh my God, like you could do. And I went on a deep dive and I looked at because I went to different elementary schools and I ended up moving, went to a different middle school. And I was just curious because I have this like imprint on my brain of what my friends in grades K through 5 look like what happened. And it's wild, man. And yeah, I did see that one girl and she grew up to be a fucking tank and ugly. Like, haha.
I don't remember any of the friends I had and any of their names. Like I remember first names. I don't remember I remember I had a friend Joey that moved away. I don't remember his second name. Fucking Joey, if you're out there.
I want to hook up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do remember last names.
Really?
Yeah.
This is one of the greatest fucking this outdoes any fucking Rocky fucking montage. This is like watching a kid get all of her presents destroyed by another kid and then crying as he throws them into the water, destroying. That's fucking awesome.
I don't know if it would necessarily destroy the gifts though.
It probably wouldn't.
You don't know what's in them. They're floating, you know.
You would cry too. This is one of the fucking.
Everybody's really distracted. I mean, he was able to get in there and get all his gifts.
I love that. You could tell that was just not even from the scene.
Oh, what the frog?
Where she fucking?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, when she.
all that stuff.
How would you not feel that shit? Shut the fuck up.
That's
because half of her head is paralyzed. Mac, think before you speak.
You're right. I didn't think about that. It could have been.
I love this though. That was a big deal though.
Did you ever?
That he threw away there. That was a big deal though.
Did you ever do anything like that? See, you cut that one girl's hair. Did you ever like do that to any kids in school?
Yeah, I used to put like bubble gum in people's hair and shit.
I did that. I took like a bubblegum sucker and I threw it in this girl's hair.
Oh God!
And she had to cut it out.
I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
If I did, it would have been to my sister. It wouldn't have been to anybody at school.
I think I did it to a rando.
That's
like I didn't even know her. I think I was waiting for the school bus and like my friend dared me.
Oh yeah, dare. Another reference. Fucking lying to kids. What if there was in that pinata?
Oh my god.
Just,
That's what you're picturing now with all those kids. That you're fucking weird, man.
I didn't even
We have
think about. I didn't
standards
even
here,
think
man.
about
Like, we made Mac run away.
it. I literally didn't even think about the implication. The idea of kids does is fucking. It comes up
Look,
in my
that's
mind.
cum.
It's
Is that cum
immediately
where
I don't
exploded
know.
all over the parents? Like,
He's just like.
Oh, you think we've got a problem?
He's like.
I think we should get rid of the kid and buy a new
I want to be Junior as the devil for fucking Halloween next year.
Why don't you show him who's boss?
That would be cool.
trick or treat. You look like Hank Hill.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hank Hills is cool.
I love that. Be a man. Hands him this big ass brush. Go beat the fuck out of that kid.
Exactly. Be a man.
Be a man.
Destroy his fucking ego.
That's so funny.
Just
Be a man. That's what constitutes a man, man. Child abuse.
destroying their self-confidence.
Yeah. No, we got to keep the theme going. She hands him a fucking strap on. Be a man.
Oh yeah. And he pegs them. He pegs them.
Can you imagine, like, your dad just beating the fuck out of you with your mom's fucking dildo? Like, just, that's all you got near him. He's fucking. That'd be demeaning. Probably would hurt.
That needs to be in a movie. Really fucking sinister.
Dang, Daddy, I didn't know you had titties. Mac, you missed a lot of good stuff.
That fucking money drawer, dude. I always wanted one. I was like, man, why don't I get money like that?
The money
That
store.
motherfucker had that allowance that much.
I never did. Dude, the only time I came close was my dad. He got my dad got out of prison, and I hadn't seen him in some years. And we relocated to be near where he was when he was getting out of the slammer. And when he got out, he was like the nicest I've ever seen him for like a day. Like, hey, he was like embracing everybody. I remember the first thing he said to me was, I'm going to give you kids an allowance. And I'm just a kid thinking, okay, yeah, dad will make things right. Not thinking he's a fucking convict. What's he do? He's going to go get a fry cook job somewhere. But anyway, I never saw a dime. But he told me I was going to start getting a weekly allowance. And then he fucking left us again like 3 months later. Fucking asshole, man.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool when you think about it.
Kind of. Kind of.
Pretty cool when you think about it. In hindsight, it's kind of funny.
That's like some Beavis and Butthead shit. That's pretty cool.
Stuart. Yeah, I was Stuart.
We-
My dad was Todd and I was Stuart.
the best line in the movie, where he says "smiley pies." I haven't had a smiley pie in years. That's not the best line though. That's
Smiley
setting up
pies.
for the best
Smiley
line.
pies till we drop.
We can have smiley pies till we drop.
I think my family had a car like that too. That was like the fucking rust bucket I bought my dad one time.
Is that the one he flipped?
No, that was my car. That was my first car for me when I was 16.
Right
You
here.
flipped your car?
Yeah, he fucking totaled my car and laughed to my face about it.
He flipped his vet.
How'd he do that?
My
He hit a rock.
No, my dad was a jack off, dude. Like, so I was 16. I saved up. First of all, the first car I ever bought with my first job, I bought my dad a car, and he fucked that up. He would always let shit go to shit. And then I saved up again, 16 years old, and bought my car, which was an '89 Honda Accord. This would have been in like, I don't know, 2002 or something. No, 2003 maybe. And my dad just fucking commandeered it. He took it. Like, yeah, fucking he took it and he started using it. Like his car was going to shit because he didn't have an oil change or something. And he just took my car. And any one day he comes home, he knocks on the door. It's storming, raining, and I open the door and it's my dad. And he comes in and he's fucking just lit up and he's like, he's so excited. He's like, man, I just had a brush with death. I'm like, great. Where's my car? He's like, I fucking survived. I'm alive. Where's my car, Dad? Oh, well, about that. And he like literally started laughing at me. Fuck, he was driving drunk because we lived out in the country. He was driving drunk around some country roads, drinking fucking like wild turkey, man, in the storm. And he fucking rolled it and flipped it down a hill on some farmland. He's like, I fucking rolled it 5 times. And I was like, where is it? And he's like, he just fucking left the vehicle at the scene. Whoever owned the land came out and see if he needed help. And he's like, yeah, call me somebody. And then he fucking left the scene when the guy turned away to go get him a phone. And then he said some guy fucking picked him up on the way home and gave him a ride. And the guy that fucking picked him up on the side of the road was a lawyer. And he just fucking, I don't know, Fucking dumb, dude. I was left fucking holding the bag as always. And then I got another car. I just fucking accepted it, saved up for another car, and said, you know what? I'm gonna get this car. I'm gonna fucking move out as soon as before I'm 18. And he fucking took that car too. But then I fucking took it back, and I literally got an apartment one day. I'm like, I'm out. I got my car, bitch. Stay away from me.
Did you ever come on him while he was sleeping for that? Because you couldn't make him fucking pay for it.
No, but the new car I got that he took for like 2 months before I was able to move out. I just asked him, I was like, guys, my parent, like, just don't smoke in it, because they just fucking treat everything like shit, dude. Like the whole house had like cigarette stains and burns, and they just didn't care about anything. And then like they're like, okay, my mom, okay, and it had cigarette burns all in my car. Like they couldn't even respect me enough to fucking not smoke in my damn car if they were gonna fucking steal a third car. So they're fucking assholes, to be honest with you.
That sucks.
This podcast is gonna get dark if I don't change the subject.
Get dark. This is actually
this is what I should have did. I should have been like Junior and got a baseball bat and just fucking went around the house
and hit
and
a
beating
ball.
the fuck out of
Hit
everybody.
a ball at your mom's chest. Like I
He's like, hit a ball.
hit a ball at your mom's chest. I always laugh at that shot because it's just like so awkward.
Yeah, because he's wide out, like waiting for it to fucking hit him, and he's like, ah!
I love how awkward everybody's reaction to everything is. Like him running, him running with the bat is super awkward. Like he doesn't know what's going on. I wonder if it was one of those things where they're like, we don't want him to know the violence that is unfolding in this movie.
Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
I love this. What's going on? 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 He camed. You see his eyes roll back like he camed.
Dude,
Jesus.
that is another reference. A kid. Okay.
What's going on? 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 Look at it. There's something weird about the shot. The sound effect they add, something. I always think that he's like gonna explode, like he's expanding.
We've adopted Satan.
But it's just like, there's no effect going on. There's no fast suit or anything. It's probably like the camera work.
I love this.
This is where he stops being a nice guy. This kid's like, he's here fucking with him. He's just like, shut the fuck up.
What does he say? Blow me? What does he say?
Blow it out your ass.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
Blow it out your ass. Fucker. Blow it out your fucking ass.
Come here, you little fucker.
Yeah. You little fucker.
Where are you, little creep?
He starts kicking the kid in the fucking face. You little fucker. You little fucker. I just picture.
Please don't leave me, please.
I just picture remember the Freddy Got Fingered? You hear the funny sound? You hear the funny sound? I pictured somebody animated our podcast and just seeing the shit.
You know, speaking of that movie, and you guys also mentioned Stealing Harvard. Those were like dumb comedies, like dumb stoner comedy. I finally watched Ready to Rumble last night.
Oh my god, what did you think?
And that's definitely in that category of like dumb stoner comedies. And I did really like it. I thought it was fun. And I think the only people that are gonna find it fun are people our exact age because of all the
rule you.
Everybody else.
The WCW Nitro. I mean, that stuff's so irrelevant now. Like, I don't think anybody else would like it, but I got a kick out of like Sting and Goldberg and all that bullshit. I thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I will rule you.
Look at the sadness.
The intro with fucking Macho Man in the gas station.
Oh, I wanted more Macho Man. I didn't think having
you.
Macho Man just in the dream.
You should have had a
enough.
Slim Jim too.
Do you think like fucking the Macho Man is so full of testosterone that if he comes on you, it's like it reacts
like
to your skin
fire
like
hose.
It reacts to your skin like the aliens' acid fucking breath or spit, whatever it is.
I think.
What do you think? What do you think?
Like
You think
flames.
Macho Man would just die all over again if he was still alive to see like the trans revolution? Because he like hit the tree like before all that stuff came out. I think he was all macho. I don't think he would stand for it.
Fucking, I don't know. I don't think he maybe he wouldn't care. Maybe he'd be like, fucking, that's cool.
Maybe he'd be less macho. Maybe he'd be
That's
less
cool.
man.
I don't think he would. He's macho.
Of course he wouldn't, because he's a fucking boomer.
He could be less macho, man. He'd just change his name to Man.
John Ritter's kid is trans. I saw that in an article the other day.
Fucking from Freddy vs. Jason?
No, he's got a daughter
Oh.
that turned into a boy. Yeah, I think Jason Ritter's from a different marriage.
Jason Shitter.
Jason shit. Okay.
Jason spit on her.
Oh yeah.
When do we get to like just redo all the Freddy movies too?
We could.
That'll be fun.
Problem Child.
We said the name. We said the name of the movie.
Fucking no, we should talk about the Beach Boys song. The Beach Boys recorded a song, original song for this. It actually wasn't the Beach Boys. It was just fucking one of them. It was Brian Johnson, or one of them. What's his name?
Brian Johnson. You mean Brian? I almost said Brian Williams. That's the news anchor that lied. Brian. Why can't I fucking think of it?
It's Brian something. It's not important. He's just a Beach Boy.
He threw me off by saying Brian Johnson.
It's not like they were an important band or anything. It's not like they wrote something like...
It's funny how like they were considered the American Beatles, but they weren't fucking anywhere near as big as the Beatles, really. Like not even fucking close when it comes to like record sales and shit.
Where were the Monkees from?
The Monkees were British, but they were like a total plant. They were just like industry assembled and, like a faux band.
But then they learned their instruments. They're the only ones that did that. That's like if Milli Vanilli they just decided, well, I'm tired of this charade. Let's just fucking learn to sing and sound just like it. Like
I was reading listening to a podcast. It might have been Gilbert Gottfried's podcast, but he had the guitar player of the Monkees. That guy who always show up on TV shows and shit. I can't remember his name, but the one you always see. The one that kind of looks like he's got downs a little bit, and he's got like the ponytail. I shouldn't have did that. Maybe like put a sensor over my face, because that was pretty insensitive how I did that with my eyes. If you could. But anyway, his mom, he was set for life because his mom, I guess, patented like printer ink cartridges or something.
Oh yeah.
Like something huge. He's like in, yeah, please, for the love of God, will you censor out that when I did that with my eyes? That wasn't cool.
Why are you so mean-spirited, Aaron?
I didn't mean to. I should have did that.
I love this scene. I love this fucking scene when it's clearly a dummy.
When
it's clearly a dummy that
there's
smashes
nobody in
him.
the car at all.
Fucking, this is one of the great. There was nobody in the
You
car.
can't even see his head. Yeah, you can.
Oh, he's down there. Yeah, so it makes sense.
He's down there.
She had a reaction like she expected that. Like
they didn't tell her that scene was going down.
Exactly. Look at that dummy.
They needed to be genuine.
That dummy is so awesome. What a king.
The fact that nobody got killed is a miracle. I mean, it was a busy department store and they all moved. Look, I love this. Why is he reading the?
Why did they put Marilyn Manson on the cover of that fucking version of The Exorcist? I don't remember that issue.
Hello,
my friend. Hello.
Are you sitting down?
Yes. Yes.
What happened to Mac? Was Mac? What are you doing? You're like, this is the point of the show where you get faded. His head was down for like 5 minutes straight.
No, I was trying to get my cat away from the door.
Yeah,
you're faded, dude. Look at
you. Faded.
Why?
Oh, did you see his bulge? You can kind of see some cock.
This is dark. He was gonna murder his kid.
Exactly. As you do.
Look.
As anybody with fucking half a brain in their fucking skull did right away. And then our boy, the big Chad, comes out fucking blazing some blunts.
He just pushes them out the window.
Throws them on the floor. He throws them on the floor. He can throw them on... What?
No.
Oh yeah. I was like, why is the door already open? This is broken.
Yeah.
This is where he finds out. This whole time he's been thinking that Junior is another convict, and they're gonna go and they're gonna fucking go on a rampage, and he gets there.
Isn't that kind of a weird concept anyway? Even if it really was like another like what inmate befriends another fucking like inmate as a pen pal? Aren't they usually like talking to bitches that want to fuck serial killers?
Like all the guards read all the mail they get.
This whole video is done. This whole video.
I never thought about that, but do they? They must. That's a lot of letters, man. Is it really someone's full-time job to read all the fucking letters? I don't think so. There's no way. They probably like make sure there's no shit in there, right? Well, I guess they would have to make sure there's no contraband or drugs, huh?
I'm hearing that.
I bet you they probably open it and just make sure there's no shit in there. I don't think they're fucking reading everything.
They got to make sure that somebody isn't sending you the fucking cheat code to fucking get out of the prison, break out.
You get to look at everybody's Polaroids of their Stacy wives back home,
yeah,
like in lingerie and shit.
Come on them, send them back.
Like, hey, here you go.
Hey, yeah, here's your mail, and it's all sticky and shit.
He's got loads. God,
It's all
fucked up.
sticky. The pictures are all sticky.
No, he said the Polaroid with his wife, and he already shot a load on his wife.
Here's your
There you go.
pictures, bud.
I love how
This scene's great. Fucking our boy just totally fucking he just does the sex with fucking John Ritter's wife in front of John Ritter, and it's fine.
he's just totally like, yeah, disconnected. He's okay with getting cucked at this
John
point.
Ritter doesn't give a shit. He's like, I just want this kid fucking dead.
Why is he looking at her like that? Why is he like hiding? Like she knows he's there. Why is he like this?
I haven't been with a woman in 15 years. What do you think it is about?
Me neither.
What do you think it is about the bow-tied killer that she was just like, I'm gonna drop everything for him? I'm just
Yeah, this
bow tie?
fucking skinny Kramer guy.
fucking.
bow tie.
He said he loved her. That's what it was. Did she say 17? What a Stacy.
His breath can't be good.
Oh, that smells like straight pussy.
What do you mean? He's got top of the line breath.
He's got to have stanky breath.
He's got the best breath. King.
See, at this point, he's cucked himself.
Exactly.
I love that.
If you ever want to see your wife,
So sad to see you go.
at this point, it is just like, yeah, he's got no problem now. The movie should just be over. The third act shouldn't exist, but they weren't gonna let him release it without a third act, so they just tacked one on. The credits could just start rolling right now after he celebrates here, like a king.
It's fucking up. I always wanted to eat that cereal. When he tries to give it to
Is
him.
he eating a zebra cake? These are toys. These are toys. I love it. I love it, the way he says
What
it.
are you jerking me
Why are you
around?
jerking me off for round 4? Why are you jerking me off, kid?
These are toys. How many times do you think they had to go back and get that fucking so that they could throw it out again for the next take?
If he's taking him hostage, why does he not really have him against his will? Like, he doesn't have a gun on him or anything. You know, it's just like, I don't know.
Because Junior fucking he wants to be with the fucking bowtie killer. He's all stoked. Ha! What a king. Jack Ripper, Jack Tripper, Zach the Tripper.
Jack Gorilla
Zach
Gripper.
Tripper.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Tripper.
Zach with the gorilla grip.
Zach the Tripper.
Zach the Gripper. He's got that gorilla grip.
Zach the Groper.
God, she didn't even have any time to like clean him out of her. Like, she's probably just got him dripping down his
You
leg.
don't gotta clean anything, you just stand up, it falls out.
She's probably like tied up, and she just got fucking Kramer running down her fucking
She got
thighs.
that Kramer creamer.
Gross.
That Kramer.
The Kramer Crame.
That Kramer crane.
Crame.
The Kramer Crame.
She's crime
Oh,
filled.
Flavor Flav is the Kramer Crame.
Fill you with my non-dairy creamer. And he takes a drag off his cigarette and just fucking shoves it in there. Hell yeah. What a king. What a king.
I like that picture of Missy Lee.
Hell yeah.
It's like MODOK. He liked me all this time.
No, you
He
don't.
liked-
You look like fucking, what's his name from The Mask, baby.
He drew them all sweet.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, this kid made me ugly.
He drew them all sweet. That's a sweet boy drawing.
My sweet boy.
Show us a sweet
He drew
boy
me just
drawing.
right. He drew me just right with the sunshine. My sweet boy.
All this time, he actually liked me.
This whole fucking time he had my prune.
Oh yeah.
That's been up my ass a couple times, but he's a sweet boy.
You think he puts that up his ass and like what if it
It's his
was
good luck
what if it
ass.
was super firm before and the only reason it looks like it does now is because he fucking
Keistered it.
he's done that with his butt muscles. Fucking
I used to keister this every day. Now I want you to keister.
The prune, let's face it, the prune is pretty silly. It's just like plot device 101.
it's just something
Like-
to have in his pocket so he doesn't die at the end of the movie.
Yeah, it's just like...
No, it's not. Don't call it that. It's got a meaning behind it.
It works.
The whole movie.
It could have been literally anything because dads give their kids stupid shit and say, "Oh, this meant a lot to me, so it's got to mean a lot to
I
you."
used to get those all the time as a kid.
and then it's like your dad
You always get
your dad
'em.
expects you to like actually like keep it, like not lose it immediately.
You know what my dad gave me?
What was it?
Bunch of
Black
ass
eye.
whoopings. Black
I was
eye.
gonna say some STD, but I didn't want to
Absolutely.
fucking go there. I didn't want I was just trying to think of one that come to mind. I didn't know where you were gonna go because it's just probably just as bad. It's probably just as bad.
I don't know. I got over and healed from the beatings. I think I might still be here with the STD if that was the case. I'm kind of glad that one didn't happen.
Fucking it's
I
got
love
one.
this. He moons us. He's gonna show us that ass.
It's got one of those classic.
Dude, he just betrayed his father right here.
Ass models.
Do you think you'd ever be able to talk to your dad again?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Come sucking around me. Look at stunt ass.
I love fucking. It's just like he just does it right into the camera.
Anyway, why is he doing it right in front
In
of
the
the camera?
context of the movie, he's not supposed to know
he
the
didn't know he was
camera.
on the. He didn't.
He's
know he
not
was live.
supposed to know the camera's like recording him, but the camera is following him as he talks. If you watch it,
Yeah.
it's just.
He's like, wait a minute, why are you following me with that?
Why is the
wait
why
a
is
minute, I had my ass out.
why is the boom mic operator still standing
Wait a
there?
minute. Wait a minute. The light switch is on. Is red.
What's he writes Beck on there. That's not dated.
He wrote bitch.
Yeah, wait, why did he write Beck on there?
He's a fan.
No, but seriously, why? Is it because he likes Beck? I'm so
I
confused.
think so, probably.
I don't think Beck was really a thing in 1990.
You sure?
He wasn't. Maybe Jeff Beck.
Who knows? Kate Beckinsale.
That's kind of random. They probably just asked him to like write something random, and they just did it.
That's actually where the band Beck got their name from. The guy Beck.
Wouldn't that be funny if him and his friends were doing a commentary for Problem Child, and they're like, "Why the fuck did you write Beck? That's a name there. It's a band
It's a
name."
stupid name. Nobody should name their kid that.
Should have wrote dick.
It doesn't. I much prefer the Hesher guys in Three Ninjas putting the Metallica stickers in the phone booth.
You should have wrote cum. That's the funniest word to write.
There's that wooden
Oh,
panel.
the guy from
Beaver no tag bags.
that was the guy from fucking Dillinger Escape Plan. Just blew fire for no reason.
Do you see they're doing reunion shows with the OG singer?
They are. They're doing
Yeah.
one concert.
That's wild. I wonder if that's like, I wonder if that's like, I wonder if they'll keep it going or if it really is just a one-off.
Did you see? There was something where fucking fucking Ben threw shade at Greg. Did you see that?
That's what I was wondering. Is there like some fucking shit with Greg? Because you'd think that's almost kind of like a slight. Like, oh, we broke up, but now you're gonna go back. Because like I don't know if Greg wanted to continue, but yeah, what was the shade? I didn't see that.
Apparently, fucking I've heard from inside sources, touring bands, stuff like that. That fucking Greg took it the hardest. Greg took it the hardest because he's very into the rock star mentality.
Wait, he took it the hardest that they ended.
So fucking when I heard that story, I was like, fucking, we're not getting back together. And if we were, who said you'd be involved? I was like, is that what he said? Is he gonna be like, we're gonna do one with the original vocalist if we got back together? And then they literally did a couple days later.
That's I know. It just seems like kind of wild. It's like Kill Switch Engage shit with the two singers.
Telly me.
I saw Greg because he was in Jerry Cantrell's touring band for his last album a year ago, and I saw him perform in his band. He was fantastic, great harmonizing, singing with them. It was really, really great.
Oh yeah. You think you think he's able to do that because he has sex with fucking porn stars
Porn stars? Is he still with that one porn star?
like Jenna Hayes?
Jenna Hayes?
I don't know if he is or not.
I don't know.
Bang. Bang.
God, do you think you'd be play if your girlfriend was an active porn star or your fiance or whatever? Would you feel like you were playing Russian roulette every time you tried to like get with her, like and bet her down? Like it's like dating but not dating. It's like I feel like I got to wrap it up and you have to get tested like every day. They might though, like those
I think
porn
they
stars.
already do. I think they already do.
And I'm sure they don't like just like fuck every day. I feel like they go to work and they like make like 10 movies in a day, and they're good for a
It's
minute.
hard telling how it works now. Now it's all different. Fucking, you do it at home from your phone.
You would just have to like
Yeah.
This is that
pretend
Batman
like
and
it
Robin
wasn't
scene?
happening. It is.
Me and Mac had an idea for OnlyFams, and it's like inbred shit.
Only fam.
Yeah, we talk about it on the Blink-182. You can see the conception of it live.
Okay. So it's like you and him blowing each other for money?
And right when I come is when we come up with the idea. What do you guys think of this third act?
Like, hey, we can monetize our fucking weird ass incest. Yeah.
Like the kid just said. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah, you fuck.
As a kid, I was like, is he just like really? Is he like? I didn't grasp.
with him?
I didn't grasp the idea of like bad acting. Like if people acted like that in a movie, it's just like, why is he acting like that? I wonder what his emotion is to sound like that. I used to think of it like that. Like what's he? I was stupid. I was fucking stupid.
I love that. Look what I found.
See,
Yeah, why is he screaming?
They should have reversed it. Had Little Ben drive and Junior with the shotgun out the window.
yeah.
That would have been fucking. That would have been. That probably would have been too much. Like we can't have a kid on screen fucking
Oh,
firing off rounds.
oh, fucking! That's when you fight. That's when you put your foot down. So that we don't do the picture if you don't give us the scene.
She'd have been so. She would have been dead.
We're also gonna have a fucking. We're gonna end this child's film with just a close-up shot of a fucking pair of balls on a fucking hog, as it like it might as well be shitting out of its fucking ass as the shit is pouring off onto its balls, and that's the end of the shot. It's almost verbatim how it works. That's how you know your movie's perfect, pretty much.
Oh, I love it, dude. I like her flying. Can you what the hell is going through her head right now? Does she like realize she's flying through the fucking air? She has to like have an idea.
She's like, fucking, why do I feel so lightheaded and fucking wavy? It's hard telling. I remember like fucking, did you guys ever get on like fucking, at the fair, there was this ride where it's an apple, you set in it and it fucking spins around. And it just goes around.
It's like the teacups.
Fucking, I got sick on that shit. I forget how old I was.
But I know what you're talking about, where it's like one of them, yeah. You sit in with one other person. I love that dramatic. No!
Fucking, he dead.
I love you!
Fucking John Ritter just dies at the end of the movie. What a fucking dark way to end this kid's movie. The bow tie killer who was brought in by the kid himself.
His acting. Daddy,
He's awesome.
I love you.
I can't believe it. See, it could have been the Big Ben button that saved his life, but it was the fucking prune. It looks like a hunk of shit.
Yeah, it looks like the Joe Dirt meteorite. A bit tiny.
It's like fucking. It's a prune, but for the movie, the effect we're using is just like a lump of clay.
Looks like a lump of coal.
He could have said it was a lump of coal that saved his life because he got it from Santa the same day that something.
Well, coal wouldn't stop a bullet.
Okay,
I think
that's
coal
where
would
you
crumble.
use your imagination. Okay, we got to make people believe that coal could stop a bullet.
Look, is that on a string, just floating around like in suspension?
Hopefully,
It looked like it was just hovering. Mac has got eggnog there. He just sits there and plays games, drinking the eggnog. Do you like eggnog?
I thought you were gonna say eczema.
Maybe that too.
He put his eggnog down on his table and his cat started drinking from it. And I said, dude, your cat's drinking your eggnog. I took pictures of his cat drinking the eggnog.
Oh, when he walked away?
Yeah, and I went over, I was like, dude, your cat's drinking your eggnog. And I left. And then he came in drinking his eggnog. And I was like, didn't you hear what I told you? He didn't hear it.
He didn't care.
He didn't hear me. But yeah, we just saw the balls. Listen to this song. It's so fucking cheesy.
Is this Brian Wilson though, or which one is this?
Brian Wilson.
Is it Brian Wilson? But it's not Beach. Is it actually the band though,
You
or is it
fucks.
just Brian Wilson and they use Beach Boys?
It's just him, and they just put Beach Boys on there to fucking make some money because they get to fucking say it's got the return of the Beach Boys.
They did that. They did that with Spider-Man versus the Kingpin on Sega CD. I've always been a Mr. Big fan because Mr. Big did the soundtrack and he had like all the sweet songs like Swing Time. It was awesome, but it turns out it wasn't Mr. Big. It was just the singer with a bunch of studio guys. and they called it Mr. Big. I'm like, what?
It's just Mr. Medium.
I fucking
Yes, Mr. Big.
So I got dizzy. I laid back and got really dizzy and went and puked my guts up.
It's because you're getting loaded and you're drinking eggnog. You're chasing your fucking booze with eggnog.
You're right. I was. I think that might have been it.
He was telling me your cat was drinking your eggnog.
Is that what
last
happened?
night.
That's why you. Is that why you threw up last time too? It was right after you got eggnog. I think.
No.
I don't know.
Was it? Maybe I did.
I can't drink eggnog, man. I liked it when I was a kid, but dude,
It's
that's
literally basically cum.
It's amazing.
it feels like a fucking heart attack. I mean, how much can you really even drink though? I'm sure it still tastes good, but I don't know. It's just so thick and creamy and frothy. You did the whole
It's
thing.
like cum, like I said.
Well, we're done with the season though, so you're just drinking all the stock that you got. You stock up for the holidays over.
Hell yeah. Always. If Mac doesn't answer your question, I answer it for him.
Yeah. Max high. Dude, like, we got to have a compilation of like before and after of every commentary where Mac starts out a certain way and then we just clip to how he is by the end of it. Like, you know, how it started, how it's going. Do that whole fucking
I can't
meme.
even keep my eyes open.
Your teacher's calling you a problem. I want to sing along to that part, but it's not there. It probably passed, but that's my favorite part of the song. He drops the fucking title of the song.
Well, it's called, yeah. What's the next flick we're going to do?
Fucking,
Child's Play 2.
we hear things. We hear things. I heard the Dead Guy documentary is on YouTube. Fucking, the original vocalist from Dillinger Escape Plan was from Dead Guy. Oh yeah. I bought a hat that says Dead Guy on it, the band. Fucking, I'm gonna wear it as often as possible because, like, fucking one day I'll be dead and there will be pictures of me that exist, and I'm wearing a hat that says Dead Guy when I'm dead. That'll be hilarious. That's what a genius does.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Anyway, let's wind down. It's been fun. I'm kind of excited about doing these redos. It's kind of nice. I want to do more commentaries. We've been slacking on those, but it's all good. I was telling Todd we got to start networking. I'd like to like make friends with other podcasts and get some new people on the shows and stuff. You know, spice it up and get some new blood in here, man. It'd be fun. Because it's like I was telling Todd, like I can finish all your sentences. I know exactly Zach's humor. I know Mac's going to be all faded. I know what he's going to do. We all know each other. I would like to get a wild card in here and actually get some like new, like, oh, what's this guy's sense of humor? Or like maybe Zach says a colorful joke and he's like offended. That'd be great. Like he doesn't know Zach. That's always fun to watch Zach. I remember back in the day, did you do it with, was it Josh James, whoever you did that podcast with? He did the Shining commentary.
Oh, yeah. Joshua Jameson.
And whoever his friend is that was on the show, I don't think he was ready for you.
Oh, fucking hell yeah.
And like the reactions they were getting out of the fucking, I love that. I want more of that. I want to get some like strangers in.
Stranger Things.
Stranger
Things.
Like
Stranger Things.
when he was talking about how Tony's the man that lives in my mouth, and you said, what that was the funniest. Like every time, hold on.
Oh no!
Whenever I think of a man in a little boy's mouth, I get hard as fuck.
I forgot what I said. This is true.
That's what you said.
That's what you said. And it was the timing, and you could tell like this friend of Josh, because he was a guest on Josh, was like, "What the fuck?" They were like,
Wait, say that again. He really did say
I
that.
don't remember if that's what I said.
And it was time. You could tell because your style is you would kind of like you obviously watch the movie first, and then you take notes, so you kind of plan it ahead, which is great because it kind of seems like you're quicker than probably we are. But yeah, he's timed it. So he says it on the movie, like, Tony's the little man that lives in my mouth. And it's just like dead silence. And then all of a sudden, Zach, just perfect timing. Whenever I think of a grown man, a little boy's mouth, I get hard as fuck. I was like, what? And you can hear a pin drop. And they're like, what the fuck? And I was dying laughing. It was so fun. 'Cause it wouldn't have worked if they weren't silent and just kind of watching the movie at that point. They weren't talking. So it worked out. I'm sure he planned it, but he also broke the silence.
Nobody said anything.
Oh, they did. But it was one of those like...
It would have been so funny if nobody laughed and we just went on like it never happened. We just started talking.
It was laughing, but it was like one of those like, oh my God, like awkward laughs. Like, shit, what the fuck? Because that's how I feel when... remember when we did that one podcast in Kansas City, Zach? The Nightmare Junkhead podcast. Remember we went up to their hotel room And after they fucked us, we did their podcast.
Oh yeah, biggest dicks.
And we were in their hotel room and we did their podcast, Mac, and they had us on as guests, and we're just sitting there. They had their whole setup, and yeah, they weren't ready for Zach and us, and because they were kind of a real regular straight laced podcast. They kind of talk with radio voices, and they talk about horror movies, and they made jokes that were like very like clean cut.
Get to the point. They
fuck,
had the biggest dicks though. They had huge cocks. We fucked.
Yeah, we were walking side to side after, but Zach, we just did our thing. In fact, I think because of the environment, we hammed it up even more. And they never asked us to come back. So I feel like we mission accomplished. But I want to dig and find that episode. I want to go on their archives and find it because it was really, really funny. And I could tell that they probably were a little awkward by it because they couldn't tell how to like bounce off of it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really great. But anyway, okay, this episode's done. We'll figure out what we'll do next. But thank you guys. Please help us out. If you give a shit about our livelihood, leave a like, interact, leave a comment, all that stuff. Help us out, man. Because I'm pretty sure we're shadow banned. If you want to leave us a tip, we have fucking Patreon, man. Buy a shirt. I think we're due for new shirt designs. I think we need a couple of new shirt designs to garner some interest. I need Todd to make a video raw one too. But help us out there. We got spring links down below. Other than that, man, just check us out. Bye, y'all.
Bye bye puppet, Zach Pete and a solo cut band. Couldn't miss Cameron's loving, Josh and Scott failed and Riverman's babe. Bye bye puppets. Sounds good, like this country used to.